Welcome to another Omenani series. It is the Tobo Sigwe, Ezikolomo. Today I want to discuss Odinana and Voodoo practice. Odinana is not Voodoo. Many mistake Odinana for Voodoo. You know, they say if you want to kill a dog, give it a bad name. One of the bad names, bad labels that they have given Odinana is Voodoo, black magic. Even some people who are into Odinana, especially those who are not based in Nigeria, always have this tendency of thinking that Odinana is Voodoo, is black magic. At times, when some people even reach out to me, they are asking me if I'm into black magic and all that Voodoo practice. I'm not into Voodoo practice. I'm into Odinana, and there is a difference between Odinana and Voodoo practice. It's not. I'm not even saying witchcraft, because witchcraft is another discipline on its own. So, but today I'm trying to make a distinct, the difference between Odinana and Voodoo. Voodoo practice, necromancy, black magic or white magic or magic, dark arts, spells. Those things are different. Now, our ancients, you say what? Ayana yeji mmadu atwaja. Obu okoko kaiji atwaja. Ayeji mmadu atwaja. Okoko kaiji atwaja. Mark this saying because I will come back to it. The literal translation means what? We do not use human beings for sacrifice. Rather, we use fowls, chicken, for what? Sacrifice. Ifendineli kafaji atwaja. Ifendineli kafaji atwaja is what people eat. The domestic animals that they eat. That's what they use for their sacrifice. So, many people often mistake Odinana to Voodoo or magic or necromancy. I must say that every culture, religion, or civilization have those who peddle or venture into the dark side of life. Every culture, every religion, every civilization have those who peddle or venture into the dark side of life. Mention any religion, as civilized as they claim they are, there will always be members or faithfuls of such religion who are thieves, who are harlots, who are murderers, who are lusting for vengeance, and who are looking for shortcuts. There are always people like this in every religion, in every civilization, in every culture, in every society. No matter how civilized a society claims it is, no matter how civilized a religion claims it is, there are people who are members of that religion. There are faithfuls, those who are professing to be members of that religion, who are what? Who are thieves, who are what? Who are scam, who are harlots, who are murderers, those who are lusting for what? Vengeance, and those who are looking for shortcuts to get the things of life. Now, anywhere you see this kind of people who are looking for shortcuts to get by in life, people who are out for vengeance, murderers, thieves, harlots, anywhere you see this kind of people, there will always be people who I will call, for lack of better word, mystics, who are there to say that they are fortifying them, promising them a kind of cover for them to in this practice that they want to engage in. That's to murder someone. To plan murder is not easy. If you want to plan murder, you also think of how to get away with it. If you're engaging in some certain things like scam, you always want to get away with it. If you are looking for shortcuts in life, you always try to look for ways you can do meander. Thieves, they're always trying to see how they can get away with it. Is getting away with some of the things you do. That's where mystics are involved. People are looking for protection. In fact, even some people who are looking for ways to elongate their lives. Anytime you start looking for ways to look for shortcuts, you will need a mystic, because they are the ones that will promise you that they will be able to do this for you. Now, I'm laying this premise for us to understand that Voodoo or black magic or white magic, magic, necromancy, it has no peculiar religion. It's domiciled anywhere you are in this earth. People like us that read very well, we have read all these cases in every religion. Even monks, people that say that they are Christian monks, even people that say that they are Muslim clerics, even Hindu gurus, they have been indicted of trading. I'm not saying those who are accused of witchcraft. I'm not talking of witchcraft. I'm talking about voodooism, and I'm trying to tell you what voodoo. I'll show you what voodooism is right now. Now, the main distinguishing feature of voodooism is what human ritual or resorting to human parts. Anywhere you see people kill people for one reason or the other, or try to get human parts that they will use for one dark art or spell, know that that's voodooism. Once human killing of human being or human parts is involved in casting a spell and preparing a shams, you have entered dark arts. You have entered voodooism. And I'm saying that in every religion, in every society, in every civilization, there are people who are into this. Forget the dressing, forget the whole packaging. People are still heavily involved in it, in every society, in every culture, in every civilization. In fact, I must tell you that the most civilized of societies are where you will find those who are into voodooism. It's not even places that look uncivilized and undeveloped, or like our own places that they call third world. No, the real people who are even involved in human ritual, resorting to use of human parts to cast spells and all those things, are where the most civilized places. Because people who are involved in the mystics, who are involved in all these things, need money. And the people that will pay them those kind of money are those that have it. It's costly to do some of these things. It's costly. But regrettably, it's even those who are not involved in any sort of practice like this are those who they always give bad labels because they look poor, they look wretched, they are not part of the major organized religion. They are the ones that they say what are involved in it. That's why I always tell people the real mystics are always hiding under the cover of civilization and organized religion. Now remember, I said something in the beginning that Igbo ancients state what? They said it clear, they made it clear. That's it. Any two Odinani person should know this. They are trying to tell you that it's the domestic animals that they eat, that they use for their own ritual. Whichever ritual that you want to perform in Odinana is the domestic animals that you eat. Do you eat human being? So how can you use it for sacrifice? We don't eat human beings. The Igbos don't eat human beings. So how can we use it for sacrifice? All indigenous religion use what they eat for their rituals, for their sacrifice. So Igbos don't eat human beings. To the best of my knowledge, we don't eat human beings. So you cannot offer the gods what you do not eat. Every true Odinana practitioner recognizes the sanctity of human life. Yes, we must admit when it comes to ritual, human life or part is the highest. Make no mistake, I'm teaching you this because sometimes people ask me what's the highest sacrifice. Human sacrifice is the highest sacrifice. All those who are looking for quick shortcuts, the spells that will guarantee results are done with human parts. Because that's the most prized position in the world of mysticism. Human parts or a human being. So depending on the kind of spell, then they'll now start asking, is it what we are going to do with a child? Is it what we are going to do with a boy or a girl? Is it what we are going to do with a virgin? Is it what we are going to do with an old person? Is it what we are going to do with a mentally disabled person? So you should know these basics. If not, you are now fake. Is an fake that does not know that human ritual is the highest. That's what guarantees quick action. So most people that are looking for quick action, that used to go for Dibia places, not Dibia, jumping from one mystics to another, and you're looking for a quick process, The only thing that can guarantee that is spells or charms that are prepared with a human being. I keep saying, forget what they tell you in the beginning that you need goat, you need cow, you need chicken. Forget it. Those things are disguise. Real charms are prepared with human beings and human parts. No this and no peace. So don't say you don't know what you are getting yourself involved in. Don't talk like a fool. So many believe that the practice of human ritual is over, mundane, and anachronistic. This is not true. To date, this practice is still on, even in the most civilized world. I repeat, till date, the practice of human ritual, the use of body parts, is still in practice, is still on, even in the most civilized world. The mode of operation is what has changed. Remember, I said, ab initio, anywhere you see thieves, scam, harlot, murderers, people lusting for vengeance, people desirous for shortcuts, you'll always see those who will provide a cover for them, promising them spells that will help them to carry out this act and get away with it, the consequences and the implication of for it to go smoothly. Now, having established that in every religion or society there are those who are looking for shortcuts, we should also know this, that in every religion or society, there are people who are always there to guide people who are willing to follow the natural order of things. In every religion, in every society, there are people who are there to guide those who are willing to follow the natural order of things. It is the process of following the natural order of things that we Igbos call Odinana, or the Bende, or to I say follow the natural order of things, the established way, the right way. This is what Odinana is. It is the process of bypassing the natural order of things. This is what is called necromancy, magic, or voodoo, trying to bypass the natural order of things. So it is important to state categorically that Odinana ensures that one does the following. Remember, I said that Odinana ensures is all about following the natural order of things. So how do Odinana ensures that you follow the natural order of things? First, that's what Odinana teaches you. Number one, knowing Yoshi, knowing your own personal God and aligning with Yoshi. This is the primary teaching of Odinana. Knowing Yoshi is the central teaching of Odinana. Knowing Yoshi, that God inside you, that God within. Those who know their God shall be strong and do exploit. Knowing Yoshi, knowing your guide, knowing that God within you, knowing and aligning with Yoshi is one of the sweetest things that can happen to any wayfarer. Number two, how do Odinana help you to follow the natural order of things? It teaches you about honoring your fathers and your mother. These are central teaching of Odinana. Honoring thy father and thy mothers. This means respecting your ancestral lineage. Respecting and following or aligning with your ancestral lineage. These two, knowing Yoshi and honoring your father and thy mothers, they are among the central teachings, or they are the central core of Odinana. So you can see that Odinana helps one in the quest of self-discovery. Odinana helps you to know who you are. Now, number three again, it ensures you respect nature. Odinana is heavily rooted in nature, not destroying and plundering it. Every true Onye Odinana is a pro-nature. Every true Onye Odinana is pro-nature. Number four, Ijiofo. This means to ensure your actions stands on truth, fairness, and justice. Onye Odinana ya dagwa jidekwa ofo, ijikwa ofo. What does it mean? It's telling you that, are you standing on truth? On truth. Are you out for fairness? Are you out for justice? So, following these four things that I highlighted, you will notice that you will follow the natural order of things. Anybody who is sticking to these four things is following the natural order of things. We don't want to bypass the natural of things. Only one machi, only one man den neno, only one respect nature. Only one geofo. When you're on a geofo, you always follow the natural order of things. So from the above, you can see that Odinana is diametrically opposed to voodoo practice. Odinana teaches us about measure. Because Odinana teaches us about measure, appreciating measure, many mistake this for black magic. For example, because Odinana encourages sacrifice of animals, praying with natural items like nzu, kola nut, alligator pepper, edo, clothes. These things are mistaken as voodoo. No, man is a higher animal and as such has authority over the lower animals. So the sacrifice of animals cannot be an anomaly. I keep saying it, thou shalt not kill means thou shalt not kill your kind. Thou shalt not kill your kind. The act of animal sacrifice is either to show a thankful heart or to plead or to use that animal to plead. For example, when some people feel that they are about to die or someone is about to die, they use animal, bury animal, believing that the animal will take away the death or take away the animal burial will take away the sickness. It's not voodoo. There is nothing voodoo there. The person is just pleading. It may work for the person, it may not work for the person. If you kill animal and slaughter animal on your altar, it's just for Thanksgiving. Most times it's for Thanksgiving. Just like people go to church with animals for Thanksgiving. How they kill it doesn't matter to them. But in Odinana, it matters. We killed the animal on our altar, so it's still the same thing. The Christians that go for Thanksgiving with animals, with chicken and goat and cow, that cow will still be killed. The difference is they decide how they kill it. They waste the blood and all those things. Us in Odinana, we don't. And meanwhile, even if you are not killing chicken or goat or animals for sacrifice, you still kill them to eat. So it's still the same thing. So how can you call it black magic? How can you call it voodoo? You can't call animal sacrifice voodoo. It's not voodoo. It's prayer. And you pray with what you have. You do prayer of thanksgiving, prayer of supplication. You do all these things with what you have. Just like if you want to show appreciation to someone for what he or she did for you, you do it with what you have. You want to go and appeal to someone, to go and beg, even you go to bank to borrow money, you go with what you have. You go with a collateral. The collateral you are going with, is it not with what you have? We Indian Odinana, we celebrate life. We show thanksgiving with what we have. And that thing we have is what we eat, what we are at home with, domestic things that we use, yam, chicken, goat, and we slaughter it on our altar and thank our chi and our ndishi, our ancestors. Say thank you that we pleaded, we came and begged for this thing, and it has been done for us. And we now cook that thing and eat. How can you call it voodoo? There is nothing voodoo about it. It's straightforward. So like I said, spilling of animal blood on our altar is not voodoo. Rather, it's a cultural approach to our prayer. For example, some people eat with hands, some eat with sticks, some eat with spoon. All these are cultural approach to what? Eating. None is wrong. Every culture in this world prays or show appreciation with something. How you dispose what you pray with is based on your culture. Just like every culture eats, but whatever they eat is based on environmental and cultural factor. So because we spill blood on our altar as our prayer system or thanksgiving system, we should not mistake it as what? Voodoo, or even say it's dirty. That we kill animals is not dirty. And it is not voodoo, and it is not magic. It is how we pray as in the Odinana. So, and I said that voodoo is simply resorting to human ritual or the use of human parts to fortify yourself in order to get ahead in life. So anyone not engaging in human ritual or human parts should not be termed voodoo. I'm not just speaking from the Odinana, for every other religion. So to this end, I will say it's funny how Christianity, a religion founded by crucifying an innocent person, that crucifying is what sacrificing. Killing an innocent person is always the first to accuse indigenous religions of voodoo. And I ask, is this not a case of pot calling kettle black? Tell me, is it not a case of pot calling kettle black? Odinana is not voodoo. Once you are focusing on the four things I said in Odinana, the four cardinal things on Odinana, knowing Daishi, knowing your fathers and your mothers, respecting nature, EG4, that's ensuring truth, fairness, and justice. This is what Odinana is all about, nothing else. And when we want to show appreciation, we do it with what we eat. Chicken, goat, cow. These are things, items that we eat. For those that eat donkey, they do it with donkey. For those that eat dog, they do it with dog. If you eat cat, you do it with cat. You only sacrifice to the force you pray to with what you eat. Nothing else. I hope this is clear. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video. If you like the video, please like, subscribe, and share. I would like to hear from some of you. If you have any question, please, you can reach me through the number on the screen or my email address or my other social media handles. Thank you.